Peace, and big up to all you viewers out there. It's your boy Ed coming back to you again with answers to questions that I thought of or asked but don't know where to start. Let's get to it. So, we recently discussed 6 main factors or reasons to why men cheat in a previous video. But today we have a little twist to this, why men do not cheat. Let's get to it. And so today we're discussing why men do not cheat. And believe me, it is way more complicated to why men do not cheat to why they do cheat. And you're going to understand why. Now, first off, every man can see what the next man can also see, but the level of temptation all depends on each and individual preference to what it is that they're tempted by. Now, what the next man can find tempting or appealing that could possibly lead him to cheating could be an arse wipe or just a walk in the park for you. You may have no desire or interest to what they might like. So, that being, there's different levels to why, and everyone's got a reason to why they will do such a thing before they actually come to that conclusion that yes, I'm gonna do it. Now ladies, believe it or not, before any man comes to the decision of cheating, there is a checklist, or should I say, the invisible checklist that takes place within their dome. This invisible checklist that every man undertakes before cheating varies from every man. It all depends. It could be a long checklist or a short checklist depending on your level of desire, what it is that you're willing to risk. We can all agree that every man is tempted by something that they like, they want, or even have a strong desire for. But it's not every man that falls through or goes through with this. Why is that? Now, these are the men that are very smart, because obviously they've done their checklist or gone through their checklist very, very carefully. Their pros and cons. And in no particular order, these are some of the self-questions that can be found on a man's mental checklist. Check this out. Now, ladies, understand, at this point, the man has already established what he sees and he's ready. He wants it. Now the checklist follows. And in no particular order, the first on our list is, what is it I'm trying to do here? And you know what you're trying to do. You're trying to do the monkey. The ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ooh. Number 2, am I willing to risk getting caught? Am I willing to leave my girl or lose my girl? And if you have a family, am I willing to break up my family for this chick? Number 3, am I willing to undertake this embarrassment from family, my friends, and even society? Number 4, and if I'm able to get away with it, how long can I keep this going for? Or how long am I willing to keep this going for? Number 5, how am I going to end it if it came to it? And finally, number 6, am I willing to override my moral state of mind and go through with it? Now ladies, please understand, the man that does not go through with this is the one that has given his list or thoughts a very deep consideration. And now he's come to a decision that, you know what, no way, I am not going to lose or going to go undertake this. Now, fair enough, like I said, he does see exactly what every man sees. And he is tempted by whatever it is that he's tempted by. But he has gone through his list and he has come to that conclusion, no. So men, if you are listening to this, I believe we can all learn something from this. Now, you will come to understand that, you know what, females are not as much angry that, you know what, the act of you cheating. But they're actually going through their head also that how can you override all these that I've listed above and still go ahead and do so. Now to them it's a deep disrespect and more so regret and even more so, should I say, disappointment. That's where the whole frustration and anger comes from. Alright, my curious people, and so there we have it, 6 main reasons to why men do not cheat. I hope you find this very interesting and very informative and also educating. Please feel free, leave any comments that you may have. I'll be more than happy to answer them and give it a thumb up for me, okay? Now, we also got another interesting one for you. We're going to be moving on. The next one that we'll be doing is how to eradicate racism or how to overcome racism. This is a very interesting one. Stay tuned.